you got your mail, would you say I'm done after that?
Of course, 100%.
Know how sometimes fights get announced and we be like, damn, this the fight I ain't know we won it?
Yeah.
I think this is one of those fights.
A lot of bad blood.
Yeah, but not just that. It's just a hell of a matchup because you didn't think you would get it.
He had been out of the ring for more than 2 years, and many fans labeled his last performance as forgettable. So why is he suddenly calling out Terence Crawford, the current king of boxing? The answer may reveal a much deeper truth now coming to light. Jermell Charlo has returned to the spotlight and is making headlines again. This time, he openly declared that he wants a showdown with Crawford, even saying it would be an honor to share the ring with him.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. I want all the smoke. Give me the best. I'm in shape. I train. My lifestyle is on the move. Everything is great. So why the fuck would I want the best, man? What y'all talking about, dog? I don't got time to be playing with none of these people with these promotionals and all of these. I'm with the old school boxing. If they gave me an offer for Crawford, and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done as becoming undisputed. He completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight really would be me. The best fight with Boots is me. The best fight with Crawford is me.
Charlo is clearly trying to sell the fight as a legendary matchup. He insists he can give Crawford the toughest challenge of his career and suggests that Crawford has no choice but to accept at the same time. Charlo attempted to show respect by admitting that Crawford achieved something he himself could not accomplish.
If they gave me an offer for Crawford, and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done as becoming undisputed. He completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight really would be me. The best fight with Boots is me. The best fight with Crawford is me. Obviously, nothing else that anybody else could. Earl and Virgil and the winner of them. But I really don't see nobody else. What y'all want me to do in the game?
But all this talk about honor and legacy becomes questionable when people remember what happened the last time Charlo stepped into the ring. What makes it worse is that this is not the first time Charlo has called out Crawford. After his loss to Canelo Alvarez in 2023, Charlo once again targeted Crawford, although many believed it was simply an attempt to shift attention away from his disappointing performance.
Yeah, Terence Crawford could be on a radar. I think he already probably been on Twitter, like lip wrestling with the internet, just to get some clout, some fans, and it's fine. But he's a champion, and maybe I'll talk a little bit more because that's what y'all want from me. Because Terence Crawford been talking shit, so they're gonna bring out a different animal in me. But I don't know which animal. But yeah, man, I can fight Terence Crawford next.
Back in September 2023, Charlo moved up 2 weight divisions to challenge Canelo Alvarez for a massive payday. However, the fight quickly became one of the most criticized performances of the year. It was not merely a defeat. Many observers felt Charlo barely attempted to win. Across the entire fight, he landed only 71 punches while Canelo controlled the action from start to finish in the 7th round. Canelo dropped Charlo with a powerful overhand right that forced him to take a knee. From that moment on, Charlo appeared focused only on surviving. Former champions and analysts were brutal in their reactions. Paulie Malignaggi suggested Charlo fought more to protect himself than to actually compete, while the Sporting News described the fight as lifeless and lacking intensity.
How do you respond to him intentionally saying your name wrong? Because he said Zoo and then he changed
you know what? I
Zoo.
think he's that illiterate that he can't speak properly. I don't think he can. Yeah, he just. I don't know. Like you can make him try say that word and Zoo, but he can't say it. Poor bloke.
Many fans viewed it as a fight where Charlo simply tried to survive. Since then, critics have consistently argued that Charlo never truly had a realistic chance against Canelo. Not because he lacked talent, but because the physical differences were simply too great. Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard reminded fans that weight classes exist for a reason.
Weight classes for a reason, Ray. It looked like Charlo really couldn't get off tonight against Canelo. What did you think about it?
You know, styles make fights. That was hey, I appreciate the fight. I appreciate it.
Hall of Fame fighter Roy Jones Jr. later explained that Canelo fought the perfect fight and controlled every aspect of the contest.
About the power he showed. You know, he fought the proper fight for the proper opponent. When you fight a guy coming up 2 weight classes, you're supposed to bully him. If he'd have fought Floyd Mayweather that way back in the day, we'd have saw a much better fight. But he didn't. But he's learned now, and that shows you that he's improved, and he understands boxing more now because he's bullied the smaller guy, which is what you're supposed to.
Meanwhile, respected analyst Al Bernstein noted that although Charlo landed a few clean shots, they never truly affected Canelo.
You can't box perfectly every second, and it's hard to hurt him. You know, Canelo, Jermell Charlo landed some really good punches, but they just weren't enough to hurt him. So
I expected them to battle for undisputed. I expected, a little small wage war, but it didn't happen. You feel me? Anticlimactic is what I would call it, because I just think Charlo realized early on that this wasn't where I was supposed to be with this type of power, with this type of strength. So he kind of survived and made it to the end of the fight.
The general feeling in boxing was that Charlo, despite being an elite fighter at 154 pounds, simply could not physically compete with a naturally bigger and stronger champion like Canelo at 168 pounds.
I thought it was about as good as it gets. I thought that was a tremendous all-around demonstration of what makes Canelo Alvarez the greatest fighter of the generation. From the fabulous chin, to the very effective defense, to mixing power punches together in the middle rounds, to landing one of the best right hands he's ever thrown to knock Charlo down, and using a series of left hooks to widen the margin down the stretch of the fight. It was vintage Canelo. It's about as good as it gets. I think it was a one-sided fight because Canelo Alvarez is a historically great fighter. I mean, Jermell Charlo is a talented fighter. He's proven that in the ring. But once in every generation, maybe twice in every generation, you get somebody who is up here, better than all the rest. That's who Canelo Alvarez.
Beyond a physical mismatch, many fighters criticized Charlo's mindset entering the fight. Some believed he mentally accepted defeat before the opening bell even rang. Crawford himself later commented that Charlo appeared far too respectful toward Canelo throughout the event.
Man, Charlo gave him too much respect, man. Too much. He didn't fight his fight.
What would you do to Canelo?
I don't know if he was scared or not, but, Canelo did a tremendous job in there. He did what he had to do.
To many observers, the performance felt like both a physical and psychological defeat. Instead of fighting to win, Charlo seemed satisfied merely hearing the final bell and making it through the contest.
Really disappointing fight. Awful. I thought Charlo was just like, I don't know, it's like even when Golovkin fought Canelo, he never, in the third fight, it's like, I don't know, are you getting paid too much money? Have you got too much money? Because the special ones that have got too much money still stick it on the line. Canelo, AJ, but it almost looked like Charlo was like, I'm getting, I don't know what he got, 8 million, 10 million. And I was like, okay, it's almost like, let's not hurt each other in here tonight. I'm just going to get our money. And it's like, all the talk about legacy, sticking it online. A lot of fighters go, I'd rather get knocked out, carried out, than lose on points. But actually, how many fight like that?
What Charlo said during the post-fight press conference may have revealed the biggest truth of all. Even while praising Canelo as a beast, Charlo openly admitted he felt the power difference immediately because it was his first time competing in that division. He even stated that he wished he could have added another 5 pounds to his frame. Charlo confessed that he had never been hit with punches that made him feel dizzy in that way before. Comments many fans interpreted as proof that he was competing in an entirely different league.
Yeah. Are you interested at Crawford at 154?
Where we can make a fight at, I'll take it. I should be 1 or 2. I should be up there in the top dog. As long as I'm in the pound for pound, don't matter to me.
I'm not in competition with the Terence Crawford ring walk. I know that's what everybody trying to get the answer to.
came out with Eminem. That was some bad shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. That's some cool shit. And it's gonna be hard to beat that. He win. That's not my world. We don't get paid for that anyways. But I almost had like Lil Wayne or something. I had some people I've been in contact with. So we shall see.
After watching the fight, Crawford immediately reacted on social media and did not hold back. He criticized Charlo harshly, accusing him of entering the ring only to survive rather than actually trying to win. Crawford even mocked the performance by saying Charlo allowed Canelo to dominate him without resistance. But the strongest statement Crawford made was not with words. It came through his own actions in the ring.
Charlo fight Crawford first, and then see how that goes. And if he does good against Charlo with the weight, then let's see him come up and fight Canelo. Yes, but not right now. I want to see Crawford come up with some weight classes and show he can be dominant at 54.
Do you think Crawford should go up to 154? You think?
Yes, Crawford definitely should go up to 54. Because I don't think he should fight 47 anymore. 54 and maybe even 62 after that. He's big enough to do that, along with all the Charlo brothers and stuff. So I definitely would love to see him do that.
Awesome. Thanks, Sugar.
2 years after Charlo failed against Canelo, Crawford moved up and weighed himself and succeeded where Charlo could not. Rather than simply surviving, Crawford defeated Canelo Alvarez by unanimous decision and captured all the belts at 168 pounds. Recent footage of Crawford training has also shown him in tremendous shape, making it clear he is preparing for another major challenge.
Double fake to your left. Double fake to your right. Double fake to your left.
No, stop.
You.
Put your hand on your heart now, top.
Step back, rhythm. Step back, rhythm. Rhythm, y'all.
Still got some abs.
Double fake, double fake. Double fake.
So, as you see, the pound for pound king, the undefeated 5-division world champion, the 3-division undisputed world champion, superstar boxer, first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, Terence Bud Crawford, is still jacked and still in shape and sending a warning and letting the world know, I still got abs, I'm still in shape.
Now, standing at the top of the 168-pound division, Crawford has several possible opponents available to him. Still, Charlo is not only targeting Crawford. He has also begun calling out another dangerous name, Jaron Ennis, widely known as Boots Ennis. Charlo claimed that although Ennis is a great fighter, his own style would create serious problems for him inside the ring.
When it comes to Bud, I think a lot of people took credit away from a lot of his wins. Like, I feel like when they kept throwing it out there that he didn't fight nobody.
Well, he did.
I disagree with that.
Look,
anybody you get in the ring with is a chance
to
lose.
He didn't fight nobody that was on that level. That's what we saying. So he fought somebody. But come on, bro.
I think he fought people.
Victor Postal.
That's a bad name.
That ain't a.
During that time.
In order to say.
I'm saying during that time when he fought him.
He was overhyped.
He was overhyped? What? He had
Victor Postal is like this.
What's that
you know
dude
you
that
talk to
was
a
punching
boxer,
hard?
right?
Yeah, I'm a boxer too.
Victor Postal's like this.
A lot of people couldn't deal with that. A lot of people can't deal with that style. A lot of people can't deal with that style.
Can't deal with that.
A lot of people can't deal with that boxing style. He's jumping up in the air. He's a boxer, know how to use his range and his distance. A lot of people can't do.
That means the last 3 faces of the sport of boxing will have all retired undefeated. Floyd Mayweather, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. Andre S.O.G. Ward, 2-division champion, Olympic gold medalist, Hall of Famer, 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 16 wins by way of knockout. Undefeated. Terence Crawford, that would make him 43 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins at least by way of knockout. Undisputed. In the face of boxing.
However, only days later, Ennis' promoter exposed what many believe is the real reason behind Charlo's sudden confidence. Promoter Eddie Hearn dismissed the idea that Charlo truly wanted those fights. According to Hearn, the situation is not about legacy at all. It is about securing one final massive payday. Reports soon surfaced claiming Charlo wanted an additional $10 million to fight either Ennis or Crawford, reinforcing the belief that he may be chasing money rather than meaningful competition.
I think Boots is a great fight, though. I'll give Boots all the problems in the world. It's a great fighter. but I give him all the problems in the world. I think that styles make fights, you know, like even with the Canelo loss and the Canelo fight, I believe Crawford did absolutely everything that he studied and he did it right.
I feel like you don't like Jermell. And if you,
I don't.
You got respect for Earl. So if you did Earl like that, god damn.
I don't like Jermell for the simple fact that I feel he's a fake individual. I feel Earl is real. I feel he's genuine. I feel like he stand on 10 toes on everything that he say or do. I feel like Jermell is just one of those guys that do a lot for attention. I was cool with Jermell and Jamal and their older brother prior to me moving up in weight. You know, I got messages with he hit me up asking me he gonna pull up in Omaha, and we talking about cars, we talking about all different type of stuff. Once, you know, I moved up in the division, and I understand that they stablemates. He trained with Errol Coach, and they've been knowing each other for a long time. For him to start bashing me and talking bad about me and saying I'm gonna get knocked out, and, you know, going out his way to say little slick shit about me, I was just like, man, that's some.
At the same time, Crawford's team appears fully focused on serious boxing goals. They have reportedly ruled out another fight with Canelo and also moved away from discussions surrounding a mega fight against David Benavidez.